it's Laura from Doggy U. I hope you all are staying safe, staying home, staying healthy. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a COVID-19 update, what I'm doing, who the heck is that German Shepherd living in my house now, and what's going on in his daily schedule. You get to meet my guide dog in training, Jaxon. You can check him out practicing his downstay right there while I talk. He's doing an excellent job. Let's get started. So as you know, most states are on lockdown right now, and I'm back in Connecticut. I moved from Colorado back to Connecticut to work for Fidelco again, which I'm super pumped about. And the way that we're all handling this shutdown is Fidelco has actually shut down the kennel, and all the dogs have been dispersed to trainers or puppy raisers so that nobody has to go in and make contact in the kennel. So what that means is that when I got home back to Connecticut, I got a guide dog to live in my house, and that guide dog is Jaxon. And Jaxon is a Finnish guide dog who's ready for placement. But unfortunately, no placements are happening because we are always traveling to the people and it's not safe to travel right now. So right now, what I'm doing is just making sure that he continues and progresses his skills, putting miles on him, practicing obedience, all of that good stuff, working on body handling, and I'm actually shooting some videos for Fidelco using Jaxon so that we have some stuff to put out to our puppy raisers and that kind of thing. So a typical day in the life of Jaxon includes he sleeps in his crate downstairs because my dogs don't really care to have a third dog in the house. They definitely can work around him and tolerate him and do obedience with him and all of that kind of stuff, but they don't really enjoy having that third dog, so he sleeps in his crate. So in the morning, he comes out of his crate, we all take a walk together, so all three of my dogs go for a walk while Jaxon practices his loose leash walking or his heeling next to me with the other dogs, so great opportunity for that while my husband walks the other two dogs. Then he typically gets some breakfast. For breakfast, we're doing some obedience training. We're practicing body handling, we're doing grooming, we're doing chin rests, taking on and off the head collar because that's a video that I'm making for the puppy raisers, that kind of thing with his kibble. Then he usually rests for a little bit, and depending on what the weather's like, next I'm gonna take him out and work him. Now I'm working him close to home. Sometimes I'll drive to a location if I need something specific like stairs, outdoor stairs obviously, we're not going in any buildings, but fortunately around here in Newington, there hasn't been too many people out to avoid. It's just kind of been us, you know, going around, using the sidewalks, practicing the country travel, doing mixed routes, getting him used to this environment. There are a bunch of dogs out, and typically people give us a wide berth, so a great opportunity to practice with dog distractions, and he's been doing excellent with that. Once he's done work, we're typically in the afternoon, I have to do some computer work, so all the dogs are getting Kongs in their crates, so they have something to do. And then in the evening, we do another little obedience session with his dinner, and then he just kind of hangs out. We practice our tie-down time, so he's being nice and relaxed, and that's pretty much a typical day for him. Sometimes he'll ride around in the Fidelco van with me and just hang for a little bit, and sometimes he'll go on nice long line walks where I can practice his recall and his obedience out in, you know, more distracting environments. Sometimes we're going to some of the closed down schools and going outside where there's nobody to be around, and we can practice that. But overall, typical dog life, he's making sure he's getting his training in. He's getting anywhere between, for his roots, 40 minutes and an hour of his roots a day, plus another 2 obedience sessions. So he's getting a lot of mental stimulation plus his puzzle toys because he really enjoys his puzzle toys and he loves his Kongs. So he's getting lots of mental and physical stimulation despite having to stay at home and stay around here, which has been really great. So he's getting to live the life of being with other dogs, being back in a home after being in the kennel for training. So I get to proof different things, like practicing his downstays while I'm doing something like this, like talking in front of him, or stuffing Kongs, or making him wait at doorways, that kind of thing. Just reinforcing his obedience skills, and then getting to do some progressive stuff with him, stuff that maybe we wouldn't necessarily get to do, like chin rests and that kind of thing, while he was in training, because it's not necessarily an essential guide dog skill, but it's a fun one to teach, reinforcing body handling, reinforcing grooming. So that's pretty much it. That's Jaxon for you, 2-ish-year-old German Shepherd Fidelco Guide Dog that's living in our house for the who knows how long, based on how long this stay-at-home order happened. So we will have moved from Colorado to here. He'll been in this house, and then we'll be moving to another house before he probably goes back to the kennel. So I hope you guys are staying safe, staying mentally healthy, staying physically healthy. If you have any questions or would like me to cover anything, either COVID related or just something you want to do with your dogs while you're at home, make sure you comment below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, click that little bell button so you get notified when we get new videos out. You guys have a great day, get outside with your dog, and happy training.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video. Subscribe now and never miss an episode.
Get it! What are you doing, silly? What are you doing? Huh? What do you got? Yeah, good boy.